Hey, what was your parents' upbringing like? Do you know? Let's talk about it. Hi. I know that when we were born, most of us were born, our parents were grown or either they were growing into adulthood. God made none of us perfect. But let's be honest, we wish our parents were a lot more perfect as possible, as perfect or as close as it could get. Or maybe, just maybe, we would not have had so much turbulence in our lives. We would not have to climb so many hills and jump so many hurdles. The thing that we have to understand is that everything has a root. Our parents' behavior was not just something that they came up with. Their behavior came from something that they endured as they were young, when they were young. So I want you to understand, and I want you to forgive your parents. And I'm sorry that you had to jump so many hurdles, but understand that those hurdles made you stronger and made you who you are today. You know, I know that life has not been easy for you, and it has not even been even for some of our parents growing up. But I want you to understand that all the adversities that you have gone through in life, whether it be you were born into them or because you were self-destructive, sometimes our past and the way we grew up, the environments that we grew up in, kind of led us down the wrong road, or it led us to have behaviors and attitudes that we didn't want. But sometimes life has a way of bringing us down, playing on our emotions, playing on our self-esteem. I remember being a little girl, not too little, but a young girl. And I remember living in an area in Baltimore, Maryland called Cherry Hill. Now, I love Cherry Hill. You know, when you're a child, you don't see things the way they really are because you're a child. But I do remember wishing that my daddy lived with us. And I do remember being in this environment where there were a lot of single moms. Very few people, very few children had their daddies living in a home with them. And I remember when I used to see the fathers, I used to look at the children and be like, oh, they are so lucky to have their daddy to live in a home with them. But you know, as I grew up, my mindset kind of changed a little bit about that, because every home has its problems. Every home has its own issues. And everything that looks good on the outside is not always good. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't two-parent homes that aren't good, because there are. There are plenty of children that have grown up with everything that they need, the love, the attention, being raised with morals and manners and all the good stuff. So there are, but then there are the ones that weren't so lucky, and me being one of those. But I'm just saying that to say that I used to think that that was so awesome and so cool that the daddy lived with their children. But I want to say that no matter whether you lived with a single parent or you lived with two parents, there were bound to be issues and problems, happiness and sadness, good times and bad times. But I want you to know, no matter where you are in your life today, that you are a winner. You were born for greatness. You were born for greatness when you were in the womb being shaped. When you came out to breathe the air and to make your first cry, to let the world know that you were here. From that time that you were born until the time now, you were born for greatness. There is something inside of you that the world needs. So I don't want you to ever want to be like somebody else, because God made only one you. He made only one you. And you are beautiful. You are special. You have a gift. You are talented. You are talented in ways that you don't even know. Because sometimes we focus on the wrong thing. Yep, I want you to know that you are a winner. And I want you to pursue your dreams. Whatever you envision being, whatever you envision having, it could be the smallest things. Because you see, everybody's vision of success is different. You may just want to be a good wife, a good mother. You may want to be a teacher. You may want to work in IT. You may want to have your own business. You may want to be successful in something that no one else wants to be successful in. And maybe that's your gift. Some people are waiting on you to bring your gift to light. So what I want you to do is to pursue your dreams. And I want you to take a risk. And I want you to never give up. And I want you to always be true to yourself. All right? Have a blessed day. Thank you so much for tuning in to Master Self-Love Inside Video Podcast. If this content resonated with you, please share it. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. Additionally, visit my Shopify store at mslimpowermyshopify.com to explore our collection of positive and uplifting t-shirts. These make a great gift, a great purchase for yourself or a friend to lift up your spirits. Thanks again and have an amazing day.